Hi, I'm Sandy Mitchell, and today in my big red chair we're talking about the 4 steps to overcoming that dreaded law of diminishing intent. Jim Rohn coined this law, and John Maxwell used it in his book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. But what is it? Some people call it procrastination, or hesitation, or fear. Here's John Maxwell's explanation and an excerpt from his book. When I was a kid, one of my father's favorite riddles to us went like this. 5 frogs are sitting on a log and 4 decide to jump off. So how many are left? The first time he asked me, I answered, well, 1. And no, he said, 5. Why? Because there's a difference between deciding and doing. That was a point that Dad often drove home with us. American politician Frank Clark said, what great accomplishments would we have in the world if everybody had done what they had intended to do? Most people don't act as quickly as they should on things. They find themselves subject to the law of diminishing intent. This law says that the longer you wait to do something that you should do now, the greater the odds are that you will never actually do it. So this law of diminishing intent affects leaders every single day. It happens to all of us. We get an idea and we're excited about it. It makes us happy and energized and inspired. That is, until that tiny voice of doubt whispers to us, or the 3,000 emails attack us. You know, that voice in our heads that tell us that we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not ready. They can destroy inspiration faster than anything else. One minute you have this idea and you think it's fantastic, and yet just a few minutes later you're starting to list all the reasons why it won't work. Has that ever happened to you? Here are the 4 steps to overcoming the law of diminishing intent. First, start today. The law says that you have a 48-hour window of opportunity to act, and if you don't, you will often derail your ideas and miss your chance to accomplish something really important. Understanding and using the law of diminishing intent is a simple and effective way to turn your idea, your intention, into vital action. It's the way to capture your opportunities before they slip away. 2, stop listening to that gremlin voice. Stop listening to the voice in your head telling you no or whoa, reminding you of all the times that you tried in the past and you failed. You are not your past. You are not even your future. You are your present. And if you have a great idea today, break free of the past that's holding you back and push forward. 3, sync with your emotions. The clearer you can get at your idea and what it will look like once it's achieved, the stronger your emotions are tied to it. Does your why make you cry? Is your idea so deeply tied into you that thinking about it can bring about those emotions of excitement again? And if so, you can make it through all those stumbling blocks that will inevitably happen. 4, seek help. Tell others what you're doing and why you're doing it. Don't feel like you have to do this on your own. Have an accountability partner. Hire a coach. Don't mistake busyness for action, however. Planning is great unless that's where you stall out. You must take action, and having people who are willing to help you will encourage you to take the action that you need to implement your ideas. I believe that every one of us has greatness within us, given it to us to benefit the world. And I believe in your ability to hear the inspiration from within and to act on it. Don't let that gremlin voice or the law of diminishing intent derail you from implementing your great ideas. It's time to overcome the law of diminishing intent. Don't put it off any longer. Here's to our success.